I want to see the Sharpies move. I said move, not flash. We good? Have a looking backstage, guys. Okay.
Well, I thought so.
What time are you opening the...
Well, it was 4:30, but we're just waiting for the live stream sorted.
Cool.
Probably about 5 minutes.
Cool. I might just go and get some...
Yo, test 1, 2. This is a test we want to do. Ooh, rhymes. Hey, what was that? Test 1, 2. Matt, do you want to jump on comms, mate? And then you can talk to Ben, because I think that'd be really good. Yeah, sweet. Kia ora and welcome this evening to the highlight of Radio Industry's partying calendar, the New Zealand Radio Awards. Hey, test 1, 2. Hey. Kia ora. Welcome to the New Zealand Radio Awards. This is a test for the live stream. Ben, are you on comms? I assume you're on comms. Yep, go. Test 1, 2. Hey. Testing. 1, 2. Ooh, surpassing other parties. Whoop. Welcome to the highlight of the radio industry's partying calendar. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, good. Thank you.
I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
inventory from A to Z. You wanna get with me, you gotta listen carefully. We got inventory from A to Z. You wanna get with me, you gotta listen carefully. We got inventory from A to Z. You wanna get with me, you gotta listen carefully. Easy B doesn't come for free, she's a real lady. Dance for me. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is.
No, you can control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can control yourself any longer. Shake your body, baby, any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
There we go. Now start equalizing. Now.
Why do we hate?
We hate because we're taught to hate. We hate because we're ignorant. We're the product of ignorant people who have been taught an ignorant thing, which is that there are 4 or 5 different races. There are not 4 or 5 different races. There's only one race on the face of the earth, and we're all members of that race, the human race. But we have separated people into races so that some of us can see ourselves as superior to the others. We thought it would work, I guess. It hasn't worked. It has been bad for everyone. But it's time to get over this business. There is no gene for racism. There's no gene for bigotry. You're not born a bigot. You have to learn to be a bigot. Anything you learn, you can unlearn. It's time to unlearn our bigotry. It's time to get over this thing, and we best get over it pretty soon. Pigmentation in your skin has nothing to do with intelligence or with your worth as a human being, but it's time to get over this business. There are not 4 or 5 different races. There's only one race on the face of the earth, and we're all members of that race, the human race.
I wasn't allowed to eat until the peas were in me. And quite often I would shovel them out the window. Your mum comes back in, she's like, well done on eating all your peas. And you're like, eat them. I'm pretty sure you only stipulated they needed to be in me.
The Rock. For the non-swimmers at Katakati Primary, you're made to enter a race. So, because I couldn't swim, we'd have to get in the pool and walk. It's quite hard to walk.
Flavour.
It's time to say kakite to our good friend, Mr. Kevin Hyde.
Oh, kakite. Did I say it right?
It's good enough.
That was good enough?
Magic Talk.
I just see a headline coming in. It's from the National Party claiming it's not a well-being budget, it's a Winston budget.
Well, if that's the case, it should be a magnificent budget.
Radio Hodaki.
G'day, mate.
Opposition leader Simon Bridges, do you hate the baby?
I don't think it's going to do a lot to help my poll ratings before that way, but I don't hate it.
George.
Tammy did something yesterday which blew my mind. And I did not...
Surprise, surprise!
Yeah, I know, but...
Oh, you mean turning up to work?
No.
The hits.
Sneaky ways that we can trick kids.
My brother, his 10-year-old daughter asked him for a cell phone. He said he had to be 18 before she could apply to the government to get a cell phone.
True. Just ring Jacinda. Yeah.
Kia ora, Jacinda, can I have a phone, please?
Radio Sport.
It's over! It's over! Ireland defeat the All Blacks for the first time on home soil. What a test match!
Meg eating a dog biscuit live on air at Lunch Island.
Very dry. It's got an odd flavour to it.
That's the dog food. If our producers are listening, can you phone Animate? We just want to see if these are fit for human consumption.
You didn't check that?
News Talk ZB.
Chloe, with the greatest of respect, at the age of 24-25, you're naive. You don't have kids, you haven't raised a family, you don't know what teenagers get up to.
If you'd like to dismiss me, Mike, that's all very well and good, but I don't think that it's a particularly good or useful way of actually engaging with the issue here.
Duh. You could be experiencing exactly what this Mississippi man experienced.
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Hello, Mr. Zippy. Say over S.
Mississippi.
Turn off the lights, let's go home.
Kei te whakaronga mai koe ki te reo irirangi o Aotearoa. This is Checkpoint on RNZ National. On tonight's programme, a tornado whips through Coopers Beach in Northland, gobbling up roofs and ripping up...
Because the limes obviously came here and it was summer. I've not lime scooted in the winter, okay? Nasty.
Oh.
Wet wood, I actually went completely over the bars, you know? It was terrible.
Oh.
Quite embarrassing. I fell over. I wet my pants.
Not, wait, what? No.
The Sound. Coast.
You can go your own way. Go your own way.
The Breeze. Radio Hodaki.
Coast.
The Rock.
Flavour. ZN. News Talk ZB.
The Edge.
Tirana. Hokanui.
More FM.
George. Radio Sport. Magic Talk.
The hits.
The Sound.
RNZ National.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the New Zealand Radio Awards. Please welcome to the stage your hosts, Megan Pappers and Megan Eyre.
Kia ora and welcome this evening to the highlight of the radio industry's party and calendar, the New Zealand Radio Awards.
Surpassing even survey parties, the Radio Awards is the highlight of the year, celebrating the best the industry has to offer, showcasing the highs and some lows that this medium brings to New Zealand, keeping us informed, entertained, and strangely encouraging us the need for Tiger's Paw to shop at Magnus Bedrow.
Thank you so much as well to our resident DJ this evening, Stu Tolan from George FM. Sure, it's a dream to be in a TV. I'm Megan Eyre. This is my first time hosting the New Zealand Radio Awards, and I'm very proud to do it with my industry colleague, Megan Pappers.
We are stoked. We love being here and representing the radio industry. As you know, it is an industry that is rapidly changing. Even a couple of years ago, there was no such thing as best podcast or best digital or social content.
The way we consume media these days is completely different, and yet, despite all the changes, the Spotifys, the Alexas, even the Netflixes, radio... I'm so nervous. I'm going to be Okay, thank you. Radio remains as strong as ever and is constantly moving, changing and flexing to evolve alongside this ever-changing landscape, and it's really due to one thing.
The people. As you know, radio has a way of connecting with people that no other medium can or does. And over the years, be it sausage sizzles, nudie swims, beach digs, being instant and on-site at major national events, and even just on-air, every day in homes, cars, bedrooms, we've been connecting with people for 98 years in New Zealand.
And long may it continue. So 98 years in New Zealand and 41 years of Radio Awards in New Zealand. 41 years, a very long time.
Tell you what's not a long time though, tonight. It's all about getting to your category and celebrating your station as timely as possible. Focusing on the winners, celebrating the successes, and giving you the chance to mingle and catch up as soon as we can.
There are a wonderful amount of people being awarded, rewarded, and recognised this evening. So firstly, if you win an award, congratulations. We would love everyone to come up and receive it, but unfortunately, we do have to press on, so please remain in your seats.
However,
Sorry.
If your section is requested to come up to receive an award, please do. Come up the stairs to my left, and you are welcome to say a few words into one of these microphones. So only come up over that side. And fire exits are here, here, here.
We haven't actually been told, but
so
they're around.
Follow the venue staff's direction in case of an emergency.
On to our first award.
The first group. Oh yes,
no,
okay.
okay.
First award, yay! The first group of awards are for Best Programs. These are sponsored by New Zealand On Air. Best Access Radio Spoken Informational Program. The finalists are Pandemic, Arrow FM, Simon Frost, Hardman, and Kickboxer Discloses Emotional Crisis, Planet FM 104.6, Air Abilities, Our Plains FM. And the winner is Pandemic, Arrow FM.
Award in 1980-1990.
Best Children's Program, Best Children's Program, and the finalists are That's the Story, Radio Rima, Susie and Friends, Tree Hut Limited, The Crazy Kiwi Christmas Kids Show. And the winner is The Crazy Kiwi Christmas Kids Show.
The Crazy Kiwi Christmas Kids Show with Bjorn, Dana and Levi on News Talk ZB.
The next award is Best Daily or Weekly Feature Factual. Let's see the finalists. Media Watch, RNZ National, Insight, RNZ National, Our Changing World, RNZ National. And the winner is Insight, RNZ National.
Next up, we have Best Documentary or Factual Talk Feature, and the finalists are Insights, Malaysian Plastics Dumping Ground, RNZ National. Insight, Imprisoned by Meth, RNZ National. And Beyond Kate, RNZ National. And the winner is Insight, Imprisoned by Meth, RNZ National.
What meth is doing to our overstretched prison service. The prisoners I spoke with came from very different backgrounds.
Our final award in Best Programs is Best Music Feature or Recorded Live Music Event. The finalists are Rock 1500, the Rock Network. Music Alive, Neil Finn and the Auckland Philharmonic RNZ Concert. John Toogood, Planet of Sound, Hauraki Network. And the winner is Rock 1500 for Rock.
1500. Who will be number one? Confess your votes starting Monday. Cheers to hard hand tools. Nothing works harder.
Congratulations to all our finalists and winners for the Best Programs category.
Our first special awards of the night are the Services to Broadcasting. These awards recognise broadcasters who have made an enormous contribution to radio in New Zealand over the years. Professionals of their craft who have consistently delivered throughout their careers.
Our first recipient is Brian Pauling. Brian founded the Broadcasting School as a small community education course in 1983. Today, it's recognised both nationally and internationally as the preeminent broadcast education program in New Zealand, offering degree courses in radio, television and broadcast journalism. He was also responsible for the establishment of the first independent community access radio station, Plains FM, in 1984. His employment background spans many years of working in radio, television, book selling, publishing, community education, adult education and tertiary education. He is a regular broadcaster and has published and presented nationally and internationally on media and education issues. Thank you and congratulations, Brian Pauling.
Next is Larry Williams. Larry Williams is one of the He is one of the most successful drive announcers New Zealand has ever seen. For 20 years, Larry's drive show on News Talk ZB has delivered the very latest news, analysis and views to New Zealanders as their working day ends. He is assertive, direct and opinionated. He is funny, quick and wise. He is well respected by leading newsmakers, business leaders and political insiders. And most importantly, his loyal listeners know and trust him. Because of this, he has delivered incredible survey results year after year. Larry has been a driving force at News Talk ZB and he has certainly made a remarkable contribution to our industry. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Williams.
Our final recipient is Daryl Payton. Sorry. Daryl Payton is awarded Services to Broadcasting Award this year. I'm so sorry. I can do this. I can do this. To recognise his incredible contribution to our industry, he broke new ground with the promotions he created for The Edge and was passionate and fearless in coming up with ideas that would get people talking. At TRB, he helped raise the impact of client promotions across the whole industry. We will all have our favourite and memorable Daryl moments, and while we will feel his loss for some time, we do want to recognise the incredible contribution he made to radio in New Zealand. We understand Daryl's wife Emily is here tonight, and we would like to send the most heartfelt love and support from the industry and invite her up to say some words.
Thank you for standing. It's made it a little bit trickier for me, but it truly honours an absolute bloody legend. And this is the perfect way to honour Daz. He loved these radio awards. They meant the world to him, and he advocated for celebrating success in radio. And it breaks my heart to have to accept it on his behalf. But I'm incredibly proud to do that. And I do it on behalf of Maisie and Alfie as well. So thank you for this tremendous, tremendous, tremendous honour. Lots of love.
Our next category is the talk section of Best On Air. For these awards, I would like to invite Managing Director of Radio Tirana and RBA Independent Board Member Robert Kahn to award the following two prizes.
I'm just a girl that like it when you do it now. Baby, you don't know the safe, let me show you what I'm about. Talk to me now. Talk to me now. Talk to me now. Dirty now. Feel my days and I'm counting stars.
The first award is Best Talk Presenter Other. The finalists are Leighton Smith, News Talk ZB Network. Marcus Lush, News Talk ZB Network. And Kim Hill, RNZ National.
And the winner is, and please welcome to the stage, Marcus Lush.
This is Marcus Lush Nights, the #1 night show anywhere in the country.
This is me. How are you? Greetings and good evening to the people of New Zealand and the people that choose to listen from further afield on iHeartRadio. Wow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Marcus till midnight tonight. Boy, oh boy, it seems as though in Southland, Otago and the West Coast.
That's unexpected too, so I'm excited about that. I'd like to acknowledge Jason Winstanley. And the difference between a good boss and a very good boss is air checks. And Jason never does them. That's sitting in a room with a tape deck with some guy with a tape, when he pushes play and says, well, stop it there, and looks at you, that never worked for anyone. So yeah, very good boss, and I'm very happy to be working with him too. I'd like to acknowledge Helen, who's produced me for 3 years, and Andy and Louis and Dan, and also Kim Hill and Leighton Smith as well. Two people I have both spent time with and respected. And Leighton, of course, in some ways too, was the last guy that, him and I are the last people that did shifts back at the old broadcasting house in 1990. So I feel that it's exciting. I've been there that long too. So thanks for the applause. Thank you.
The next award is Best Talk Presenter, Breakfast or Drive. The finalists are Mike Hosking, News Talk ZB Network. Larry Williams, News Talk ZB Network. Guyon Espina and Susie Ferguson, RNZ National.
The winner is, and please welcome to the stage, Mike Hosking.
Unfolding as we speak. A person claiming to be the National Party leaker. This is in the Bridges scandal. Detailed a number of conversations and pieces of information.
This guy doesn't even look like Mike Hoskins.
I am not Mike Hosking, obviously, but I did ask Mike this morning, and I actually asked Larry, who was also up for this award, for some notes. Larry sent them to me from Mexico, so he'll be gutted he didn't win. But Mike just wanted to say this will be the last time he's entering the awards because he wants to step aside and let others win. He's been nominated every year, and he wants to give someone else a go. And then he said drinks are on me tonight, and Bogsy, that is not true. They are not on me. As always, he wanted to thank all of those who surround him and elevate me to great heights, he said, and high places. Obviously, Katie would be top of the list. But Michael and Glenn and Sam and Emily and the rest of the ZB team will really help him out. So this means a lot to him, and thank you so much.
Can we change the rules next year? If you're not here to accept your award, don't enter.
Thank you so much, Robert Kahn, for presenting these awards. The next category celebrates the most tenacious and fearless of our radio industry, and no, not sales, the news team. First award is Best News or Sports Journalist. The finalists are Indira Stewart, RNZ National, Phil Pennington, RNZ National, and Barry Soper, News Talk ZB Network.
And the winner is Barry Soper.
Won't be around too much longer. ZB's political editor Barry Soper says the party's MPs will meet behind closed doors.
The next award is Best News Story Team Coverage. The finalists are
Checkpoint, Dodgy EQC Repairs, RNZ National. Jamie Lee Ross Saga, News Talk, ZB News Team. Cyclone Guitar, News Talk, ZB News Team.
We have two winners for this award. They are Checkpoint, Dodgy EQC Repairs, RNZ National, and Jamie Lee Ross Saga, News Talk ZB News Team.
We begin tonight with the growing number.
Botany MP Jamie Lee Ross is taking leave from Parliament to deal.
Next up, we have Best Newsreader.
The finalists are Raylene Ramsey, News Talk ZB Network, Neva Retimanu, News Talk ZB Network, and Nicola Wright, RNZ National.
The winner for Best Newsreader is Raylene Ramsey.
This is News Talk ZB News.
It's 3 o'clock. I'm Raylene Ramsey. Rows of empty seats in Parliament.
Best Sports Reader, Presenter or Commentator. The finalists are
ACC Commentary Team, the ACC Network, Darcy Watergrave and Goran Paladin, Radio Sport Network, and Nigel Yeldon, Radio Sport Network. The winner is Darcy Watergrave and Goran Paladin, Radio Sport Network.
We want to get you that top spot, man. Like, can we talk about that? Oh, the fact that we're talking about results, aren't we? Yeah.
Now, Best Sports Story Team Coverage. The finalists are 2018 Gold Coast Commonwealth Games, Radio Sport Network. The Warriors and Sean Johnson, Radio Sport Network. And the ACC coverage of the Pink Ball Test, the ACC Network.
And the winner is the 2018 Gold Coast Commonwealth Games, Radio Sport Network.
Defended her Commonwealth Games title. But it is gold for New Zealand in the poll.
Congratulations to all the winners of Best News and Sport. And now for a very special award this evening, which draws nominees from a range of disciplines. Outstanding Contribution to Radio, which is sponsored by the Radio Broadcasters Association.
This Premier Award recognises a broadcaster whose efforts have really influenced and shaped the radio landscape. And I'd like to invite Jana Ranguni of the RBA to present this award.
Here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Big up the crew in the area.
This year's winner of our Premier Outstanding Contribution to Radio Award really needs no introduction. He's a household name across New Zealand and one of our country's favourite radio and television broadcasters. For almost 30 years, his alarm went off so he could help his listeners start the day with a laugh and a smile, often at his own expense. He started his radio career in Nelson before his legendary days doing breakfast at ZM Christchurch with Phil Gifford. They gained a huge audience and reputation as one of the country's most successful breakfast shows ever, with their hijinks and hilarious banter. Sensationally, they moved to More FM and proved they could take their audience with them and continued to dominate the airwaves and the hearts and minds of Cantabrians. In 2004, after Phil moved north, Gary McCormick joined our winner, and over time they successfully rolled the show out to markets across the country. He is about to hang up his music radio boots to try talk radio, proving he's not afraid of a new challenge even after all these years. He wears his heart on his sleeve and has shared his life with his audience, ensuring he has become a special part of the lives of everyone that listens. He has inspired many in our industry, and his professional, enthusiastic, positive take on life has earned him a spot as one of the most trusted New Zealanders. Family is his absolute passion. We say thank you to one of our industry's most loved broadcasters, Simon Barnett, for your outstanding contribution to radio. RBA board member Dean Buchanan kindly surprised him in Christchurch earlier this month.
RBA award for the outstanding contribution to broadcasting in New Zealand.
Oh, get out.
Yeah. So what you have to do for the next few seconds...
I'm seriously underqualified for that particular award.
Mate, you've been in broadcasting over 30 years.
Yeah, no, oh my goodness, really?
Absolutely. His enthusiastic, positive take on life has earned him a spot as one of New Zealand's most trusted New Zealanders. So Simon, on behalf of the entire New Zealand industry and all your listeners and all your family, we say thank you to one of our industry's most loved broadcasters for your outstanding contribution to broadcasting.
Everybody clap.
What sort of springs top of mind when you think back over the last 30, particularly in radio?
You know, when I first started, then I was just so petrified. And when I was working with Phil, and he said, just be yourself. And you know, I thought, I found myself quite boring, actually. So, you know, but it was good advice. I've just tried always just to be honest and be authentic.
I'm Simon Barnett from 91ZM, and here we are at the South City Shopping Centre. You've got to check this place out.
I've always probably suffered from that imposter syndrome, feeling like, you know, I'm not really good enough to do it. So I suppose having some longevity makes you go, maybe I've been okay. But probably the greatest memory I've got is just the earthquakes, when the earthquakes happened, and I genuinely realised for the first time I got it, I thought this is an absolute privilege to do the job.
Unbelievable. You've always had great ratings. Is there one particular survey that springs to mind that you can remember and go, wow, that's an achievement?
When we left ZM, Phil and I, and went to More FM, it was a really gruelling time. There was a whole raft of reasons why that happened, but we pretty much took the whole audience across. We went from 29 at ZM, and when we started at More, it was 27.5, and so we didn't lose really anybody, and I just remember thinking that was an incredible survey.
I do the breakfast show across the country with Gary McCormick. He's not here, he's probably drinking. So it's genuinely a privilege for me to meet with you. I want to ask you...
I had to sit down because you were getting all serious.
No!
I don't want to be...
Where does the getting an 8 share in Auckland out of Christchurch rate?
Yeah, that was marvellous for us because I suppose there is a mindset that everybody thinks, you know, all the shows get networked out of Auckland, it's always Auckland. And taking nothing away from Auckland, that's always been seen as the big smoke. So when we networked that show from Christchurch into Auckland and had that result, that was a real, you know, it was a great team effort. Everybody worked exceptionally hard and you know, it was just a marvellous result for everybody because I think there was a lot of sceptics. Will this ever work? But the core few believed it would, and it didn't. And I might say it was probably my wife that I have to pay the most credit to for that because she said, you can do this, and I doubted. And, you know, I mean, she'll be, she's just my biggest fan. She's always, when the chips were down, Joe said, you can do it, you know, like, honestly, I'd come home, and this is without a word of a lie, right up till present day, every single show she listened to, you know, I'd say, did you hear that at 7:10? And she's a mum, busy. And she'd say, yeah. And she'd just affirm me every step of the way. She's been my greatest cheerleader. So I can say without any shadow of a doubt that I wouldn't get that if it wasn't for her.
Do you think she's New Zealand's most underrated content director?
100% and underpaid. Yeah, no, she really is. They say behind every great man is a woman rolling her eyes, and Jode's rolled her eyes many, many times, but she is a hero first and foremost for the way she's handled what she's going through, but she loves radio and loves me, and just she's 100% unbelievable.
And how is she?
She's doing well, doing really, really well. She's been through it. There's no question, we've all been through it, but I used to say, you know, she's just the strongest woman alive, but I've qualified that now. She's the strongest person alive. I'm in awe of her, and she's doing well.
Well, she'll be so proud of you, as will the girls, and everyone watching this tonight. You'll be a very popular winner, so congratulations, Simon, and mate, here's to the next 30 years.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I've got 30 in me, Dino. I've got 30 in me.
Thank you for an outstanding contribution to radio, Simon Barnett.
As stated earlier in the evening, radio connects people with people, and in this removed technical and digital age, these personal engagements are more and more meaningful. This next award celebrates people who connect and engage, and more importantly, give back by doing something good for the community. It's Best Community Campaign.
This category is sponsored by NZME. The finalists are 5 marathons in 5 days, the Edge Network. Petition for Pride, the Edge Wellington. And Jingle Bell, More FM Network.
And the winner for Best Community Campaign is 5 marathons in 5 days, the Edge Network.
Happier, I want you to be happier.
She's mine. I'm just watching you, just hearing that clip again, it's bringing you to tears.
Yeah.
And this treatment's massive.
Also, the Radio Industry Awards Committee would like to award a special recognition award for 2018. In September 2018, the Edge's breakfast host Dom Harvey ran 5 marathons in 5 days to raise money for a 3-year-old child with cancer. Kaolani Forbes was struggling with a rare form of cancer, and as her treatment was unavailable in New Zealand, she and her family had to travel offshore to get well. The cost of her treatment was $260,000. Dom and the Edge raised over $241,000 via Give a Little and text donations. This was the largest New Zealand Give a Little page of 2018, and post-treatment, Kaolani is now in remission. Yeah. Dom was also awarded the Kiwi Bank Local Hero Award in November 2018 for his outstanding commitment, and 5 marathons in 5 days deserves a special mention.
The next category is Sales Team of the Year, sponsored by MediaWorks Radio. And the finalists are MediaWorks Otago, MediaWorks Whanganui, the Radio Bureau, MediaWorks Network Agency.
I don't have.
And the winner for Sales Team of the Year is the Radio Bureau.
The next category is Best Content. This category is sponsored by Radio New Zealand. Our first award is Best Podcast, and the finalists are Bang, RNZ National, Gone Fishing, RNZ National Stuff, Black Sheep, RNZ National.
And the winner is Gone Fishing, RNZ National and Stuff.
DIC, driving while disqualified, shoplifting.
Our next award is Best Video. The finalists are Deadpool Marathon, John O'Bed and Sharon, the Edge Network. This is New Zealand, George FM Network. And Make It Clink, the Rock Network.
The winner for Best Video is Deadpool Marathon, John O'Bed and Sharon, the Edge Network.
24 hours watching the Deadpool 2 trailer. The torture will be stopped if Deadpool himself, Ryan...
Our next award is Best Creative Feature, and the finalists are Who's Talk ZB, News Talk ZB Network, Christian Broadcasting Association. Te Rore, News Talk ZB Network, Christian Broadcasting Association. And Poo Towns of New Zealand, Rock.
The winner is Who's Talk ZB, News Talk ZB Network, the Christian Broadcasting Association.
'Twas the night before Christmas and my hosking was spent.
The next award has been split into two categories this year: Best Show Producer, Music and Talk. The first is Best Show Producer, Music Show, and the finalists are Ryan Maguire, The Morning Rumble, The Rock Network; Alexandra Mullen, The Edge Breakfast with Tom, Megan Randall, The Edge Network; and Jeremy Pickford, The Rock Drive with Thane and Dunk, The Rock Network.
And the winner is Jeremy Pickford, The Rock Drive with Thane Dunk, The Rock Network.
Thane's top work. A giant coleslaw.
The second category is Best Show Producer, Talk Show. And the finalists are Helen McCarthy, Micah Slush Nights, News Talk ZB Network; Martin Gibson, Morning Report, RNZ National; Carolyn Leaney, The Leighton Smith Show, News Talk ZB Network.
And the winner is Helen McCarthy, Marcus Lash Nights, News Talk ZB Network.
This is me. How are you? Greetings and good evening to the people of New Zealand and the people that choose this.
Finally, Best Content Director. And the finalists are, I know. Who's putting on free drinks tonight? Christian Boston, More FM Network. Ross Flahive, ZM Network. Ryan Rathbone, The Edge Network.
And the winner is Ryan Rathbone.
Content Director, Ryan
In
Rathbone.
2017, The Edge gave away 30 international holidays.
The next award, named after Kevin Black, the Blackie, celebrates a golden moment of radio. I would like to invite broadcaster and long-time breakfast colleague of Kevin Black, Kim Adamson, to present this award.
I feel good. I knew that I would not. I feel good. I knew that I would not.
The
So
finalists.
So good.
The finalists are Operation Rog Rage, The Morning Rumble, The Rock Network; Fletch Vaughan and Megan's Final Conversion, ZM Network; and Deadpool Marathon, Jono, Ben and Sharon, The Edge Network.
Two winners are awarded this year. Please come up stage. Fletch Vaughan and Megan's Final Conversion, ZM Network. And Deadpool Marathon, Jono, Ben and Sharon.
Madness, tie bullshit. Let's fight. Let's fight for the winner.
Right, Justin Bieber talking, let's do it.
Yeah.
Wow,
Wow, this is this is weird. How we do like a one-word speech each or something? Like, I don't think we're worthy of this, but this is pretty cool to be mentioned alongside a legend like Kevin Black. So yeah, it's awesome. We sat in a movie theatre for 2 days watching the Deadpool marathon on repeat until Ryan Reynolds FaceTime us. Was it worth it? No.
Thank you. It's an honour to receive the award named after the man who we all kind of knew. I came to Auckland just before Blackie finished, and one day I'll never forget actually, we were filling in for the breakfast show when we were at the Edge, and he said, "Now who the fuck are you?" And it really stuck with me. So he thought I was a fill-in producer, and then he dragged me towards his studio, and I was like, I'm doing something else, and that was my experience with Kevin Black.
Congratulations, guys, and thank you so much to Kim Adamson for presenting this special award. We are now thrilled to announce the winners of the following awards: Best New Broadcasters. They're the ones slogging it out, day in, day out, working 6-day contracts, bugger all pay. You could say that's all of us, though. This category is sponsored by the New Zealand Broadcasting School. So first up is the award for Best New Broadcaster Journalist. The finalists are Logan Church, RNZ National; Rachel Duss, News Talk ZB Canterbury; and Henry Runts, News Hub Radio Network.
And the winner is Logan Church, RNZ National.
Kia ora, I'm Logan Church, and here is my entry for the Best New Broadcaster for the...
Next is Best New Broadcaster Off-Air. The finalists are Tom Harper, Hauraki Network; Finlay Robertson, The Edge and My Networks; and Sarah Mount, ZM Network. The winner is Tom Harper, Hauraki Network.
With Studio B. It's time for our segment. Tom, can I have a word, please?
Finally. Okay. Best New Broadcaster on Air, and now for the finalists. Anna Hinvest, ZM Network; Brooke Roscoe, My FM Network; and Sinead Howard, George FM Network. And the winner is Anna Hinvest, ZM Network. Congratulations.
What did you do last night rather than get drunk at the company party?
Congratulations to the future of the industry, and thanks again to the New Zealand Broadcasting School for sponsoring these awards.
Next up is the announcement of the 2019 Johnny Douglas Award for Outstanding New Talent in a Broadcasting Course.
This award and annual prize has been put together by a number of Johnny Douglas's former colleagues and is designed to encourage talented new broadcasters who aspire to make a difference and become leaders in media with a particular passion for radio.
The finalists are Matthew Widdows, Static FM; Samuel Robinson, The Pulse; and Tupu Sopawanga, The Pulse. And the winner of the award and the $1,000 prize money is...
Oh.
Tupu Sopawanga, The Pulse.
The 125th anniversary of women's right to vote. How good? What a huge decision.
The next category, sponsored by the Radio Bureau, is for the true creative geniuses of the industry. Best Radio Creative.
First up, Best Creative Commercial, Single or Campaign. Let's check out the finalists. NDC, Concentrate, Alistair Barron, Chris Hurring, The Edge, Northland. NDC, Bad News, Travels Fast, Alistair Barron, Chris Hurring, My FM Northland. Four Seasons Commercial Cleaning Vacuums, Sahara Benitez and Sam Dunlop Doyle, News Talk ZB, ZM Timaru. iHeart Audiences Defined, Glenn Dwight, Hauraki Network. NDC Winter Campaign, Alistair Barron, Chris Hurring, More FM Northland. And the winner for Best Creative Commercial Single or Campaign, NDC Concentrate, Alistair Barron, Chris Haring, The Edge Northland.
Passing, indicate, just got a text. Who's that from?
Now for Most Effective Commercial Single or Campaign. Here are the finalists. Spookers Halloween, Alistair Barron, Chris Haring, The Edge Auckland. Sleep Drops, Invest in the Dream, Paul Corbett and Kirsten Taylor, MediaWorks Network. Red Cross Ready, Liam Kilmister, Riley Borg, MediaWorks Network. And the winner is Red Cross Ready, Liam Kilmister, Riley Borg, MediaWorks Network.
Hang on. Are you okay, mate?
The next award tonight, Best Voice Talent, and the finalists are Hannah Veneman, MediaWorks Network. Paul Corbett, MediaWorks Network. And Ronnie Mackay, NZME and Remy Media. The winner is Paul Corbett, MediaWorks Network.
Just grow to grow sharp.o.nz.
Congratulations to all the creative and clever talent this evening. Creating radio commercials every day is a huge task and you nail it every time. Our next category, Best On Air, salutes the skills and the talents of radio's most successful personalities.
First is the award for Best Music Host or Team Non-Surveyed Market. The finalists are More FM Rodney Breakfast with Brent and Jackie, More FM Rodney. More FM Breakfast with Andrew Leotoa, 93.6, More FM Taupo. And Bevan for Breakfast, More FM Gisborne and Wairoa. And the winner is More FM Rodney, Breakfast with Brent and Jackie, More FM Rodney.
97.8 Orewa, 93.6 Malafai. Rodney's More FM.
Your dog, Milo, is a big fan of More FM Rodney.
Next, Best Music Non-Breakfast Host Non-Network. The finalists are Will Johnston, The Hits Tauranga. Dave Nicholas, The Hits Auckland. And Emma Hallur, The Hits Taranaki.
There are two winners in this category. Will Johnston, The Hits Tauranga, and Dave Nicholas, The Hits Auckland.
Friday. Yes. And your workday soundtrack, the 90s till now. Did you
It's Bay of Plenty 95 FM.
Next is Best Music Non-Breakfast Host Network. The finalists are Estelle Clifford, The Hits Network. Jen Bainbridge, The Rock Network. And Robert Scott, The Breeze Network. And the winner is Robert Scott, The Breeze Network.
With Robert Scott.
Is this Robert?
It is indeed.
Hey, Robert, this is Rosenberg calling the chair.
The next award is for Best Music Breakfast Show Non-Network. The finalists are More FM Manawatu Breakfast, More FM Manawatu. More FM Breakfast with Megan Flash and Toast. More FM Northland. And Callum and P, The Hits, Dunedin Southland.
And the winner is Callum and P, The Hits, Dunedin and Southland.
In our house too with the middle one. Last fortnight, Tony's been making Louie or telling Louie about all these stories about people that get it.
Presenting the next awards, we would like to invite Peter Richardson, General Manager of the Radio Bureau, to the stage to present to our winners.
So remember, if you are a winner in these categories, please make your way to the stage. First is Best Music Non-Breakfast Team Network.
The finalists are John O'Ben and Sharon, The Edge Network. Jace and JJ, More FM Network. And ZM's Bree and Clint, ZM Network.
The winner is, and please come to the stage, John O'Ben and Sharon, The Edge Network.
Amanda, my wife, and her dad. He's just got a new phone, so he's like, well, I need to call someone.
But if you close your eyes.
Listen, we know this is the 2019 New Zealand Narcissist Awards, so we'll keep this quick because we all want to get out there and talk about ourselves to each other. We all know radio, it's a team effort, and we want to thank the exceptional team at The Edge. Thank you very much. There's a couple of shitters in there, but hey, well, we're probably the shitters, Ben, you and me. And I want to thank Dan Webby, our producer, Ricky Bannister, our word man.
Can we just say a big shout out to the other nominees, Jason, JJ, Bree and Clint, you guys are awesome. Chill out though, you're making us work way too hard every day, all right? And thanks to Jason PJ for going to Australia as well.
This is so weird. Clint and I had a joke when I got put with John and Ben. He was like, this is great, you'll finally win a radio award, because it was a joke that I'm 13 years jinx. I just feel bad that it's against one of my best friends. But I just want to say we may have 3 names on our show, but that's because they can't fit 30 odd names. Every single person that works at The Edge, we appreciate everything you do, whether you're in programming, marketing, promos, website, tele. We seriously cannot do shit without you. And we really, really appreciate it. We're just the ones that look semi-okay airbrushed, I guess. And also a massive thanks to our boss, Ryan. And I personally just want to say a big thank you to Leon for 13 years this week, making my dream come true. And can we just say how awesome it is to see 2 such brilliant female broadcasters up here tonight doing such an amazing job. Honestly, you guys are killing it. Thank you.
Leave it to Sharon to thank everyone else apart from her. Congratulations. Last but not least, the one we've all been waiting for. This isn't awkward at all. Best Music Breakfast Show Network. We don't know who wins this.
No.
Peter, would you please mind reading the finalists?
The finalists are The Edge Breakfast with Dom, Meg and Randall. The Edge The Breakfast Club, More FM Network. And ZM's Fletch, Vaughan and Megan from ZM Network. I've also got the envelope here as well.
Oh, Peter, just take your time, mate.
In a hurry? Okay. And the winners are ZM's Fletch, Vaughan and Megan.
Caitlin, do you have an emotional song from your teenage years?
The one that I remember the most is Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind, my mind, my mind, my mind, my mind, my mind, my mind,
I might as well start because it's hard to get a word in with these two. Like Sharon said, we have awesome producers who take so much shit. Like Fletch and Vaughan is so hard to work with. I'm a dream. But it's a team effort. Our team at ZM is awesome, and I didn't think you win these things 2 years in a row. Like, we tried so hard for so long, and now we're like 2 hours, just so stoked. Hi, Mum and Dad.
Someone dropped a gold earring. Sharon?
Oh no, I think that's Megan's.
Whose?
I think it's Megan's.
Megan, is this your gold earring? It is. Should have asked there first. Thanks for this. Thanks to Ross for bullying me into coming. I wanted to do a Mike Hosking and not to be fucked driving back into the city. I didn't move to the country, so I had to come back into the city. Great way of getting out of afternoon interviews, if anybody's wondering. Just be like, can't mate, traffic's fucked. I recommend it to everybody. I want to thank our team, they're amazing. James and Caitlin, and Anna won Best New Broadcaster, and very well deserved because she is a legend, and she was dropped into a baptism of fire, with Fletch being very demanding, as Megan previously stated. But this is the greatest team of producers. These two are legendary. And everybody else that helps as well. I know that we've got promo people and stuff behind the scenes who, as Sharon said, we get to be the glory hogs, but you guys put up with so much shit. You come to us with what can only be described as the worst client idea ever that has somehow trickled down through people and still remains pure shit by the time it gets to announcers. And you have to package that and sell that to people who got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Kudos to you. Megan Pappas, who is, in my mind, and you're great too. It's a name thing, it's a Megan name thing, but this is the best female broadcaster in the country. She is strong, she is, you can clap a bit more. She's opinionated, but they're good and they're right opinions, and she teaches me things that I don't know that is going to make me a better father in the future with regards to feminism and stuff. And it's happening, so get on board or get left behind. All right? And finally, to Fletch, I'm taking my time, but fuck you guys. It's Fletcher's birthday this weekend. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Fletchy, happy birthday to you. Just wanted to do that. He's the best. Thanks, mate. You're a legend. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you to our producers. You guys are honestly amazing, the best, and Anya who can't be here. But yeah, you guys wouldn't want anyone else, and Ross as well. Thank you, and the whole team. Amazing. And also Morgan Penn, happy birthday, wherever you are. Morgan Penn, amazing. Contribution to radio right there. Thank you.
And Bryce Casey. Does anybody else want to spin the birthday wheel? And thanks to the other nominated people in the category. You guys are great. As Ben said, it makes listen to that, work harder. It's just everybody, if we can all come to some sort of agreement where we don't work, that'd be great. Thank you, bye.
Thank you, Peter, for presenting those awards. We would now like to acknowledge those who have had the tenacity, resilience, and some might say madness in remaining in this industry for a long time. It is the long service recognition. Please put your hands together for the following industry stalwarts: Jeff Anderson, Peak FM, and Gavin McKinley, Radio New Zealand.
Both Jeff and Gavin have been in the radio industry for over 50 years. Congratulations and a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Jeff and Gavin. Our next category celebrates the people who have what it takes to bring all of radio's people together. Associated Craft is sponsored by RCS, and the finalists are MediaWorks Radio Integration Team, MediaWorks Radio. MediaWorks Trade Marketing Team, MediaWorks Radio. And Alison Watt, the Radio Bureau.
And the winner tonight is Alison Watt, the Radio Bureau.
The radio industry is a very rare industry. We're often more than colleagues, we are family. It is full of some of the most passionate and talented people that you could find, and we share so much of our lives with our colleagues. Sadly, every year we lose some of our family. This year again has been another especially hard year, losing some very close friends tragically and far too soon.
In recognition of them, we would ask you to stand and join us in a moment's silence.
I've seen so many like you. Take my word for it, they feel the same, they feel the same. So take my hand and I'll lead you back onto the other side. Get yourself into a better place and live your life. Hold your head up high and don't rely on anyone else. Make it easier on yourself and don't ask why.
Thank you. Our next category gives credit to those who make the station sound great. Best Technical Production. Let's see who our finalists are for Best Station Imaging. The finalists are Grant Brody, The Edge, Auckland, Alistair Coburn, ZN Network, Dean Young, The Sound Network, and the winner is Alistair Coburn, ZN Network.
In 2018,
We've thrown the ultimate party.
Let's do some. The finalists for Best Station Trailer are Fletch Vaughan and Megan's Long Weekend Group Toot, Alistair Coburn, ZM Network. ZM's Friday Jams Live, Alistair Coburn, ZM Network. ZM's Secret Sound, Alistair Coburn, ZM Network. And the winner is ZM's Friday Jams Live, Alistair Coburn, ZM Network.
2016, ZM's Friday Jams took the country.
And the finalists for Best Commercial Production are NDC Ice, Chris Hurring, Alistair Barron, MyFM Northland. NDC Distraction, Alistair Barron, Chris Hurring, MyFM Northland. NDC Fog, Chris Hurring, Alistair Barron, MyFM Northland. And the winner is NDC Ice, Chris Hurring, Alistair Barron,
early morning
MyFM.
and I was driving to work. Then, suddenly I started to slide.
On to the Best Promotion category. These are those who have to combine creativity, logistics, clients, content directors, sales reps, and of course the audiences, and they make it all work and work very well.
Firstly, Best Client Promotion, Activation, Single Market, and the finalists are Sky City Go for Gold, MyFM Auckland. Wild Engagement, Wellington Zoo, The Hits Wellington. And Fletch Vaughan and Megan's Car Raffles, ZM Christchurch. The winners are Fletch Vaughan and Megan's Car Raffle, ZM Christchurch.
Oh my God, did someone say that? Who? Are they you?
So when we found out she was the victim of
Next we have Best Client Promotion Activation Network. The finalists are ACC, Mammoth, Steady the Ship, Hodaki Network. Matt and Jerry's excellent IPL adventure, Hodaki Network. And the Singapore Boarding Call, Hodaki Network.
The winner for Best Client Promotion Activation Network is ACC, Mammoth, Steady the Ship.
Through the windscreen of that Audi. So why not make it Mammoth with a double shot coffee or iced chocolate?
Next up is Best Digital Social Content. Let's check out the finalists. And they are The Edge Digital, The Edge Network. Rock 1500, The Rock Network. And The Rock Network.
And the winners are the Edge Digital, the Edge Network. Best Single Market Station Promotion is the next award, and the finalists are The Breeze, Royal Corgi Classic, The Breeze, Auckland. Project 660, The Hits, Dunedin. And Renew Your Vows, The Breeze, Auckland.
And the winner is the Breeze Royal Corgi Classic, The Breeze, Auckland.
To the inaugural Royal Corgi Classic, celebrating the wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan on May 19th.
Next is Best Network Station Promotion. And the finalists are Jingle Bell, More FM Network, ZM's Secret Sound, ZM Network, and the Bisexual ZM Network.
And the deserving winner, ZM's Secret Sound, ZM Network. The next award is Best Marketing. Let's take a look at the finalists. Friday Jams Live, ZM Network. The Edge Safe House, The Edge Network. Flowchella, ZM Network.
And there are two winners in this category. Friday Jams Live, ZM Network, and the Edge Safe House, the Edge Network.
Congratulations to all the winners in the Best Promotion category. Our final category, Station of the Year, pays tribute to radio's best.
Station of the Year, non-surveyed market. The finalists are Sun FM, Radio 1XX, and 93.6 More FM. The winner is Sun FM.
We've taken a different approach to station imaging and jingles. The music is the foundation that brings our connectivity together.
And the finalists for Station of the Year surveyed market are More FM Canterbury, The Breeze Wellington, and More FM Manawatu. And the winner is More FM Manawatu.
Manawatu's local breakfast show.
Mike, Gareth and Kersley.
92.2.
More FM.
You guys are doing such a great job. I think you're just all amazing.
And last but not least, Station of the Year Network. This award is sponsored by Radio Tirana. Please welcome Minister of Broadcasting Communications and Digital Media, the Honourable Chris Farfoy, to the stage to present this award.
I think they want me to say a few words. I'm going to keep it brief because I'm a little bit worried that Hosking is here. But can I, look, 20 years ago I left the broadcasting school and became a poorly paid intern at ZB. What I didn't mind about the bad pay was the magnificent industry that I entered. It's been a long time since then. I've taken a few wrong turns and become the broadcasting minister, but can I... But can I thank you for informing and entertaining us and ask that you keep people like me on our toes and taking the piss out of us because that's your job and our country is better for it. So congratulations to whoever wins the Network of the Year.
And the finalists are ZM, RNZ National, and The Edge. And the winner is, it's actually not in our order queue, so I don't know who's meant to be saying it, but there's nothing on our order. Oh, ZM!
So far in 2018, we've thrown the ultimate party.
Let's do some bombs.
It was so sick.
Look out, the crowd, everyone's having a good time.
I won the race. I just want to thank my... They've turned it off on me. I just want to thank my family. I didn't thank them before, and they're great, so... And I don't want to be in trouble.
Hi everyone, thank you. I actually brought notes this year because I'm fucking paranoid I'm going to miss someone. Look, I have the privilege tonight of speaking on behalf of this amazing bunch of people behind me. There seems to be more and more each time we come up here. And we all feel incredibly privileged to be part of this industry. It's a fucking amazing industry. And to be recognised tonight, especially next to some of the juggernauts like RNZ and The Edge, it is and always will be genuinely humbling. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Quickly, these 25 odd people don't get to do what they do without the hundreds of people supporting us at NZME. So thanks to the, actually I've got notes again. This is why I'm not on air anymore. Leon will say other reasons. To the engineers, marketers, creators, regional teams, sales teams, and especially our brothers and sisters at Flavour, Hodaki, The Hits, Coast Mix, New Talk ZB and Sport. Thanks for being there with us every step of the way. It's the many hands of NZME that genuinely get us to do our job each day. McClung, Bogsy, Buki, thanks for supporting us all the way, even when we pushed it a little bit too fucking hard and we probably shouldn't be supported. With that said, thanks to the legal team down there. I can't specifically say why, but thank you. For ZM in 2018, it was a year of forced change, as Ben rightly mentioned. We lost Jason PJ, so we had to just kind of pick ourselves up again. And for a fair part of the year, we were absolute skeleton staff. We didn't even have a fucking drive show on. They were pre-recorded out of Australia. But a special type of resilience is required to get through that, and it's the mana and strength of this team here. That means that we can look back at 2018 with pride, and you should all hold your heads high, guys. I hope I said enough, and this is just direct to you guys. And if I don't, as individuals and as a team, as employees and as mates, I'm so fucking proud of you. Lap it up tonight. You guys enjoy it. Thank you.
Can I just quickly acknowledge, because the boss never thanks himself, on behalf of our team, I'd like to acknowledge Ross Flayhive, who is a truly inspirational, modern boss who believes in championing equality, mental health, and a real work-life balance, which is fucking cool. So thanks, Ross.
Thank you so much for being a great audience. Congratulations to all the winners. Also, thank you so much to all of our sponsors that make this night possible. The New Zealand Broadcasting School, GFK, New Zealand On Air, the Radio Bureau, Radio New Zealand, MediaWorks, RCS, NZME, the RBA and Radio Tirana.
Wherever you are in New Zealand, enjoy the celebrations and we'll see you all again next year.
Yay! If you're here in Auckland, I'm getting cut off, but that's fine, I don't mind. If you're here in Auckland, you can grab a drink or two in the foyer until 8. Other than that, enjoy. Good night. Yay.
No, I said it's true. I could feel the love. Can you feel it too? I could feel it all. I could feel it all. You know I said it's true. I could feel the love. Can you feel it too? I could feel it all. Gotta tell you,